Ok. Let's. Ok.
Go,
Let's. Ok.
go.
Let's. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Check. 1, 2. Check. 1, 2. Check. 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test. Ok. C'est bon. Compilation des chaleurs. بأسرى بالفيل ألم تر النبابي Ça déglingue le CPU pendant les compilations des shaders. Shader. Shader. Itadlil. Alam teran ababi. بأسرى بالفيل Ah ouais.
Hey, man. See you.
446 mètres. Faut que j'aille là. Ouais. Apprendre du trappeur. Où se trouve Allegro? Pas de problème. ألم ترى أبابي بأصحاب الفيل le lynx. ألم ترى أبابي بأصحاب الفيل ألم ترى أبابي بأصحاب الفيل بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين J'aurais dû passer sur le pont, non? Mais est-ce qu'on peut? Baby. Ah ouais. Incroyable. ألم ترن أبابي يا أصحاب الفيل. Ah oui, c'est là où j'ai déglingué tout le monde en vrai. ألم ترن أبابي.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R, you're gonna scare all my game away. You're making more noise than a pseudo-giant. Get to the observation post on the double. Quit stomping around like that.
Hey, trying to ruin my hunt, are you?
I hear you used to work with Nimble. I'm looking for him.
ألم ترن
I sent him to a
أبابي
snort cave. All he had to do was hit a button, but I haven't heard any explosions
في
yet.
أصحاب
Bastard sure was
الفيل.
glad to get his pay up front. Now I remember why they called him Nimble.
What are the kind of robin
For him.
What's the point? He's already drinking
What's
away
the
the Sultan's
point?
advance somewhere. Sure, you can have it. Quiet. Did you hear that?
What?
The creature's here. Come on, grab your biggest gun. This is gonna be one hell of a hunt.
What the hell?
D'où ils sont sortis? Blague. Ah ouais, ils saoulent de ouf les combats là. Ouais, parce qu'ils raisent en vrai vu que c'est des morbacs.
Nice shooting, eh? Here's a little present for you. Hope to see you around. Good hunting.
Ok, allez à la grotte. Alam. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. الرحمن الرحيم نستعين. Une grotte, c'est censé être... Ah, voilà. En bas, pas en hauteur, quoi. What? Cinématique.
I don't know who you are, Stalker, but you best run.
Ah ouais. C'est des mutants de l'enfer, là. Ah.
Clear. Skybase.
Ouais. Il est game over en vrai. Ah non, il est pas game over.
You good now, bro? That's what I thought. 2 close calls in a minute. Not cool. Fucking snorks, man. You were asking about clear sky. What do you want to know?
You. The night back at the old bridge. You stole my scanner and gave me a hell of a headache.
That's horseshit, man. I ain't been back at the old bridge in a long time. Shit. I'm just a guide. I was only showing the way, alright?
Yeah? Come on, Olympians.
It was a run-of-the-mill job where the customer's kind of shady, all obsessed with a monolith and shit. But I'm not in the business of killing stalkers.
But you are in the business with Faust.
He ain't that bad. Maybe a couple of screws loose, but here in the zone, don't exactly make him unique. Although, that whole blind thing, I think it's a crock of shit.
That's a pretty stupid take. Any other?
Lots. You, patch me up and I'll share everything.
Stop pretending and get up.
Sure. Ask away. I'll tell you whatever you want, then I'm out of here. I'm fucking done. Finita la comedia. Fucking swamps, man. I gotta deal with some bullshit every single time.
How do I get to Clear Sky?
I saved your life once, and now I just might save it again. Don't go there. Steer clear of that place.
I should have shot you after all.
Fine. If you want to die, be my guest. Here's a map. Professor Chornobyl set up some defenses when you left Clear Sky. You can't get through without this map. There are beacons on the map. You have to calibrate 4 of them to your signal. Then, you can get through the ruins in the swamps and into Clear Sky. Any other questions?
How do those beacons work?
Professor Chornobyl mentioned something about them affecting the controlled anomalous psi field there on the Clear Sky base. But I never got into that stuff, even though I used to hang out with those Clear Sky scientists. If it works, if it doesn't, screw it. The point is, you can't get to Clear Sky without the map, and you have to recalibrate the beacons. Otherwise, you'll wander around the ruins until the cows come home. Unless you're Faust. Screw 'em.
Who is this Kalancha guy?
A scientist. Very smart guy. He was a Clear Sky too. He knew things were going south. He's the one who gave me the map and told me all about the beacons. Then he took off without even saying goodbye. I guess he just couldn't stick around that base anymore. Not after everything that went down. I get it. Whatever Faust is doing there, the clear sky, it's like robbing a grave. A mass grave.
So what happened at the Clear Sky base?
We went to the center of the zone to stop S.T.A.L.K.E.R, and I was the only one who made it back. You ever go back home just to find the place deserted and destroyed?
Yes.
Then you know there are some things you just can't fix.
All right. You're free to go.
I wouldn't go anywhere near that place if I were you. But I get the feeling you ain't gonna listen. I met a guy once who was as stubborn as you. He had a big-ass scar across his whole face and crazy eyes, just like yours. How does the zone find guys like you? I ain't gonna wish you luck. You don't need it. So I, hope we never
You
meet again.
don't need it. Ah. Aurait dû le buter en vrai. Alors, se procurer quoi? Une tenue. Quoi? On se barre de là. Ah ouais, faut que je fasse le tour de la planète là. Ah, je pas sauté assez loin. ألم تر النبي بأصحاب الفيل بتدليل Ouais, il faut que je fasse attention dans le marais en vrai. ألم تر النبي بأصحاب الفيل الحمد لله يا رب العالمين
I heard something. I smell bullshit.
Il veut pas crever.
Something's not right.
To all Clear Sky personnel, we have been forced to leave the base. It is impossible to determine the exact date of our return at this time. In order to keep the base secure in the absence of scientific personnel, I have reconfigured 5 emission monitoring beacons. In addition to reading higher order Psi effects, their functionality has now been supplemented with the emission of Psi radiation into the surrounding environment. I hope that this will be enough to keep everything intact until our return. something. Anything.
6 mètres en dessous. Ah, c'est là.
Shot by loners. Found with a stone around his neck. Thrown off a cliff. Operation Monolith. Hanged. Torn apart by dogs. Killed. Missing. Pripyat. Killed. Dead. Wild Island. Missing. Alive. No information. Shot by loners. Died in an anomaly. Found with a stone around his neck. Thrown off a cliff. Torn apart by dogs. Operation Monolith. Hanged. Alive but lost. Wait just a second, Skiff. And the scanner is yours. I need to say my goodbyes. Farewell to our great past. Enemies, yes, but united by faith in one idea. For your kind, it was the wish granter. For us, the monolith. It spoke in many tongues, but everyone heard only what they wanted to hear. Repentance. Forgiveness. Not a chance. After a decade of silence, only hatred remains. The monolith has abandoned us to make us understand. Being alive does not mean to be happy. Nothing else matters.
Il est où?
Stop by the ranger station. We need to talk to you.
We?
Scar and I. We have news. It's very important. I see a loner. He's got some kind of weird device on his back. That loner's a little on the weird side himself. Come on in, Skiff. We've been waiting for you. You know what makes a stalker a stalker? Curiosity. I told you he'd come.
You told me a lot, and left out even more. Thank you for coming, Skiff.
What did you want to talk about?
I found out that the Ward moved the Wish Granter from the CNPP to S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
The monolith.
That toy is way too dangerous, even for Dallin. Especially for Dallin. The zone itself could suffer for it. And then the dark would eclipse whatever light still remains here.
I've seen fast. You mentioned the Wish Granter as well before he, disappeared.
So he's in on it too. The past will never let us go, will it?
Do you think Faust is planning something that involves Circa?
If you put 2 and 2 together, you'll probably get 4, even in the zone.
If the monolith really is at Circa, like S.T.A.L.K.E.R says, then Faust is doing all of this for one reason. To get inside the Institute.
Dallin is hell-bent on making a scientific breakthrough, by any means necessary. If the Wish Granter is activated again...
No. I won't allow that to happen.
Can you remind me again what the Wish Granter is?
An atrocity.
It's a device that was used to protect the center of the zone. They had it installed inside the CNPP sarcophagus. It drew stalkers to it with the promise of granting wishes.
The Wish Granter, or Monolith, drove people insane. Those who survived the ordeal were brainwashed and became monolithians.
I've always wondered, Strider, what did you wish for when you got there?
A Strider wants to know what Faust is up to. I want to get to the bottom of the whole scanner business. But what's in it for you?
See, Strider doesn't trust me either. But like I told you before, I just like helping people. The zone represents the delicate balance between the dark and the light in all of us. The monolith disrupted that balance once, and it will do so again. Besides, anything that hurts the ward is fine by me. We all do what needs to be done, and we risk our lives for what we believe in. That's the only way, Skiff. Otherwise, we're no better than zombies.
So what do you want from me?
I see you found what you were looking for. And you're going to find even more. In the darkest part of the zone. Built from the brightest of intentions.
The scanner is your chance to get into Circa. Then, you'll be able to find out if that damn machine is really there. I'll get my squad together and head for the Institute. We need your help, Skiff. Noontide... No. The entire zone is in danger.
Sometimes bad people make good choices. I trust you to make the right one.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R, we've got wardens here. A lot of them.
Gorshnov knows what he's doing, I'll give him that. Would you welcome our guests, Skiff? Strider and I need some time to get off the stage.
What about your men?
Skiff will lend them a hand.
Stand aside. This is a restricted strategic facility. Unauthorized entry is prohibited.
I have an appointment with Dr. Dahlin. I brought the scanner.
You must be Skiff. Head to the internal checkpoint. They'll direct you from there.
Colonel, a loner is here with the scanner. Initiating guest protocol. Go ahead. They're waiting for you inside.
J'ai le même portail devant chez moi.
Is that him? Give it to me. We need to run compatibility tests. Check everything is all right. Oh, yes. Of course. You must be tired. Oh, here. Here's the key to my room. I'm sleeping in my study either way. Don't worry about your reward. You'll get it. In fact, someone would like to talk to you as soon as we've completed all the necessary tests. Have some rest. And get yourself cleaned up. My colleagues promised me a surprise for my birthday. I wish I knew what it was. Guess you'll have to tell me. Enjoy it! Come on! Really? Thank you!
There, walk through the metal detector. Alright, you can come in. Follow the protocol and stay out of trouble.
And Laboratory Assistant Smidgkov, proceed to the transportation platform assembly location. Have a nice day. Morning.
A higher access level is required. A higher access level is required.
Damn, now I'm going to end up with a migraine again, and I've got reports to fill out. It's about time they cleared everyone out of here.
What else did you expect? Caffeine and emissions don't mix. You know that.
How was I supposed to know it was going to happen right away? Unlike you.
Identity confirmed. Greetings, guests. Welcome to S.T.A.L.K.E.R, the gateway to the future. At S.T.A.L.K.E.R, we uphold the highest security standards and prioritize mutual respect. The guest access level comes with specific...
Alors on va aller dans la suite des bourgeois.
Scientific facilities, engineering rooms, and certain other areas remain inaccessible to guests. Only the director and the head of security are authorized to upgrade or downgrade access levels.
Il y a combien d'étages là?
Skiff, come in. Are you there
If
yet?
come in.
See if you can get to the labs and find out about the monolith.
Je pense qu'il fallait qu'il se repose en vrai.
You stalker.
They've got some serious security here, Strider.
I know. That's why it was crucial for you to get there. My men outside are looking for a way in. The monolith is an evil no one should ever exploit. Please, help us.
Ouvrir le PDA. Trouver des informations. C'est Umbrella en vrai.
Attention. The laboratory experiment schedule in Sector C has been updated. All activities...
Aucune idée, tu vois, peut-être dans l'ascenseur en vrai. Dans l'ascenseur, il y a des étoiles là. Ouais, j'ai munitions infinies.
History will remember our names. That's all. You can get back to work now. And here's the man who made this.
Le saut, c'est ça là.
Here. Please, I'd like to talk to you. I hope you had a good night's sleep, Skiff. We're on the brink of the most important event in human history. And I want you to be there to witness it up close.
Bah, il me semble, parce que avant de mettre les artefacts, je pouvais pas sauter comme ça en vrai. Pourquoi l'artefact? Je m'en fous de l'artefact.
The zone doesn't just exist on its own. It possesses a center, a source. This source is located within the generators, an installation to the north of the CNPP. There's no way for us to get there, physically at least. However, we can establish a remote connection to the generators. That's where the Alpha comes into play. We can solve the energy crisis, reach the outer limits of the solar system, expand our horizons in the study of physics. Your discovery is going to change the world, Skiff.
Ils sont tous pourris, bordel.
Confinement breach detected in the cryptobiology lab. Initiating Aegis protocol in Sector C. Please remain calm and have a nice day.
Damn. Aegis means an uncontrolled anomalous exposure. That means a shutdown for all labs. How are we supposed to test the Alpha now? Wait for a special dispensation from the Colonel? How long
Ah là, c'est Umbrella là.
Even with all their gadgets, The ward can only handle anomalous phenomena in controlled lab
Ils veulent transformer tout le monde en zombax, bordel.
We're talking days, at least.
At this rate, I'm gonna get bed sores from your penthouse couch. Maybe I can speed this up. Remember, the things I've seen in the zone were just as baffling and uncontrollable.
Je crois que c'est l'artefact qui m'irradie en vrai.
And go full S.T.A.L.K.E.R on this? It could work. Look for Dr. Krivenko. He's probably at the ARL now. The cryptobiology lab is his domain. He'll point you in the right direction. But remember, this anomalous exposure isn't your typical zone activity. Our emission protection system has never failed us before.
Attention. Due to
Attention.
groups 2105 and 2203.
How are we supposed
Quoi?
to run the experiment with
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
so little staff? What are we going to do if things go south?
What I really want to know is whether or not everyone's getting raised out. A stalker? They are kicking scientists out and letting a stalker in.
If another product
Are we getting ready for an experiment or a siege? Those soldiers are literally everywhere.
What is more, I'm getting the feeling the wardens know more about what is about to go down than the likes of us. As if we switched places.
I need to deploy. Over.
Follow orders without. Where am I supposed to find
J'ai tout cassé, hein.
I ran into Leshki today. I thought she never left her office, but... And you know what? She gave me that look.
Attention. Anomaly Research Laboratory staff, please proceed to evacuation. Please leave your workstations within 5 minutes and proceed to the ground point. Make sure to arrive on time.
Skiff, isn't it? I think we met at Icarus before.
Krivenko? I didn't know you were a big wheel around here.
I'm in charge of the Joint Cryptobiology and Psi Medicine Laboratory. Actually, I don't usually venture out of Circa, but occasionally a special project demands some fieldwork. Follow me.
Ouais, je pense que c'est bugué. Relançons, relançons. Game World. Unreal Engine. Compilation des shaders. Bon, j'espère que c'est bientôt la fin là. J'en ai marre de sauter dans le marais en vrai. Earth, Chornobyl.
A stalker at the Institute. That's a new one. Do you know an anomaly has cropped up in cryptobiology? No? My colleagues over at ARL reviewed the footage, and they think it might be a spatial anomaly.
How often does this kind of emergency happen here?
Hardly ever. Our security protocols cover every scenario, so everything is always under control, especially when it comes to special projects.
All right, I'll go see what you've got there.
Here, take my gun. Korshinov issued these to all the lab managers, but I never thought anyone would actually need them. Professor Herman once mentioned that anomalies like this one always have an entrance and an exit. The cause of its sudden manifestation must lie on the other side. Due to the Aegis protocol, the regular entrances to my lab are sealed. The only way in is through the ventilation system. You'll find the engineering entrance outside, near the ARL building. Please be careful around the specimens of local fauna in the lab. They are quite valuable to our research.
A stalker? Why'd they let him in? First, they get all these wardens down here. Then all staff have to evacuate. Now there's a stalker poking around.
C'est plus haut.
Research facility, not an amusement park.
Encore en bas. J'aurais dû sauter en vrai. Quel enfer. Super. J'ai traversé un mur infini. Ah, ça va, ça. Le checkpoint était pas très loin. Bon, apparemment. Ouais, je peux lui enlever les artefacts en vrai. Vu que je suis plus dans le marais, j'en ai plus besoin. Ah, je saute même sans les trucs maintenant. Ah fuck. C'était quel jeu où il y avait tous les rats là? Quoi? Comment il fait ça lui? Il saoule de ouf. Qu'est-ce qui saoule ce mob de mort là? Il est où? Là? Il est où? J'aimerais bien l'aider, mais... C'est lui?
Can you imagine? I had to lock myself in a cage just to avoid getting devoured by those monsters. You'll deal with them, won't you? Here, take this. It's the key card to the storeroom. Maybe you'll find something useful in there. Sorry, I got distracted there. How did you... I thought the ward... Wait! Please! Don't just leave me here!
Sauter dans l'anomalie spatiale. Ah, et puis il me casse les couilles, je sais pas pourquoi je m'emmerde avec ce bouffon là. En fait, il peut crever, je m'en bats les couilles en vrai.
Preparing to initiate the Guardian program. The main purpose is to train the participant to face any dangers in the zone. You are about to go through a series of challenges based on real combat experience. Your objective is to find the
Ah ouais, les lampes là où il y a les boutons. Ouais. Quel enfer. C'est Predator, bordel. Je comprends pas. Une manivelle. Il y en a une deuxième là. Ah, c'est fermé maintenant. Ah, maintenant je retourne celle-là peut-être. Rien à voir. Marqué un. Ah oui, il y en a une là. Ah. Quoi? Voilà. On dirait une salle de centrale nucléaire. Ah ouais, on traverse un trou noir là. Ah, c'est Stargate, mon gars. Ouais. On a traversé le temps là, carrément. Il est sérieux là? Il me regarde. Je suis un cobaye en vrai.
I'd say I'm glad you made it through your first night in the zone, but you probably wouldn't believe me.
You bastard. I thought you were dead. And you just took off.
What else was I supposed to do? Fight my way back to you? Things aren't as straightforward as they seem. Come on in. I'll open the door for you.
Ah bah ouais, ouvre la porte.
I've unlocked the door. Come on in.
Quoi? Et lui, il est là, normal. En t-shirt. En chemise.
Besides, it looks like you've actually brought us the Alpha. This is my accomplishment, Skiff, not Darlin's. The only thing that snot-nosed genius managed to achieve was watching the Second Caribbean experiment. And that's precisely when anomalies and artifacts too began cropping up outside the zone.
My home was destroyed because of Dalin's experiment? And you knew about it the whole time?
What? Darlin failed to mention any outside events. And Korshunov conveniently left out who was responsible for your wild goose chase around the zone. Yes, Skiff, I've been aware of this all along. And so have they. Every asshole in this place has an agenda of their own. At least I tried to.
Les bâtards, ils m'ont fait tourner en rond en vrai.
Remember? But that doesn't matter anymore, and I'm running out of time. I've reconfigured the bubble. It'll take you back to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Then you can tell Darlin what you think about the price he paid for progress.
Trou noir, deuxième partie. The Black Holes. Holy crap. Super. Sanglier mutant, quoi. Quoi? C'est passé quoi, là? Retourner dans le truc? Ah, je suis perdu dans le... Perdu dans le trou noir, en vrai.
You took care of it after all. I wish all my colleagues kept their promises like you do. Please come see me. I have something for you.
Ils ont voulu faire un... Steven Spielberg.
What if the generators aren't going to work? We have no idea whether they are operational.
We don't. Dolan, on the contrary. Why haven't you left with the others?
Protocol has been initiated. All staff are required to follow.
Do you seriously take notes during Dallin's lectures?
You don't get it, do you? Our planet is dying. S.T.A.L.K.E.R is gonna set things right. The Earth's gonna be a better place.
Better for who? Did things get better for you when they assigned you here? I didn't think so.
Crash. Ouais, ça sent le crash. Allez, compilation des shaders. De toute façon, je pense que je suis bientôt à la fin là. Enfin, j'espère. Ça sent quand même la fin là, normalement. Là. Je traverse dans le trou noir. Je fais des bonds comme si j'avais une kryptonite incrustée entre les deux yeux. Ouais, c'est vrai que c'est assez austère les S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Moi, je préfère Metro Exodus, tu vois, dans le genre. Fallout, j'aime pas trop aussi, tu vois. J'avais trouvé assez austère. Après, je pense qu'avec les mods, C'est des mecs qui mettent 200 modes. Ouais, Metro c'était bien passé, hein. Metro Exodus. Moi, je l'ai fait en 2-3 lives, je crois. Sur le Game Pass. Ouais, les anciens aussi, ils sont bien. C'est vrai qu'ils ont mis des dingueries quand même dans le Game Pass, hein.
Attention. Aegis protocol has been initiated. All staff are required to follow orders. Do you seriously take notes during Dallin's lectures? You don't get it.
Ah ouais, je reviens là. Je vais courir avant qu'il... Ah, c'est les cinématiques qui font cracher, je crois.
And no, you won't have to send your men anywhere or put them in danger. For that, we've got...
Speaking of danger,
As I was saying, we need someone who's already got certain
Les traîtres.
qualities. Courage, persistence, endurance.
any of my men will do.
Not quiet. We need someone who's already had a particular kind of experience in the zone. Basically, we need a stalker. The readings all match up, but to see it with my own eyes, that's something else. A scientific miracle. Alpha. Quarter of century ago, maybe even longer. The artifact that started it all.
It's still going strong, and not just in the zone.
You stalkers with your tall tales. You need to lay up the booze.
The second Caribbean experiment, you asshole! Tall tales, huh? Look at me! I lost everything back on the mainland. And you tell me to lay off the booze?
To the victor go the spoils. This experiment is not going to conduct itself. Stand down.
We had a simple choice.
Il est un petit peu énervé.
Back and just wait for another super emission, or take a chance at getting control of the anomalous energy. And look, our gamble paid off. As for your home, you can blame the zone, not me.
Cool it, soldier. The second Caribbean experiment didn't go as planned. During the experiment, the group was attacked by S.T.A.L.K.E.R's saboteurs. They're local stalkers, a thorn in my side. And since they achieved what they set out to back then, you can be sure they'll keep trying to get in our way. You're blaming the wrong people, Skiff.
Let's hope that this time, security will be your top priority. So, now that everyone has blown off some steam and is capable of having a civilized conversation, let's move on to the one truly important thing. Science. Do you want to know what's there? Behind the glass? It's the dream of every stalker.
Tout ça pour un monolithe.
Also known as
Pour un
the
caillou
monolith.
quand même.
It's not a myth, nor is it a deity. It's a sea installation created by scientists.
C'est drôle parce que dans Assassin's Creed, c'est un monolithe aussi.
Away inside the sarcophagus. It's now here at the institute.
Ouais. Monolithe. Monolithe.
Wasn't one failed experiment enough for you?
Skiff, please. Alpha artifacts are a source of power not only for the generators, but for other Project X installations as well, including those designed to create illusions, like the monolith. If your Alpha artifact activates the monolith now, we'll know it's genuine and can be used with the generators.
My people are trained for this. They will handle it.
The hell they will. It's my artifact. I'll be the one testing it.
Et en plus, je vais faire le cobaye en plus. Hein. Faire un saut auprès du monolithe. Ok.
What you want is here, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Come. Humanity is corrupt. Mankind must be controlled.
Tout le monde en zombax.
I want the zone to disappear. You will receive what you deserve.
I want this all to end.
Il s'est téléporté lui. Écran noir. Ah si, il y a 3 petits points en bas à droite. Il était hors service en vrai.
Are you okay now, Skiff? Would you come up here, please?
Ah, il n'y a plus le truc.
What did you see? What happened in the monolith room?
Now, you're the one who's gonna tell me what the fuck is going on here. Whose memory did I just see? Why did the ward attack me? Wish Granner my ass.
Calm down, Skiff. Please. That was just a minor distortion. An illusion, nothing more. It's over now.
He's telling the truth, soldier. The installation has been shut down. You're safe.
Was that another botched experiment, Doc?
I wouldn't call it that. I didn't foresee those sea vestiges, that's true. The monolith showed you someone else's memory. I never expected that. Who knew those tall tales had a basis in reality? But I was sure you'd be fine. It was impossible to calculate the safe level of sea exposure when the monolith was first created. But it's a different story now. I used the minimal configuration, see? You're safe and sound, and despite some unpleasant side effects, everything went well. The Alpha artifact worked. We can begin the experiment.
Are you sure it's safe connecting the artifact to the generators?
There are certain risks, of course. But inaction would be far more dangerous. We must take control of the zone's anomalous energy before disaster strikes. When we connect to the generators, the zone will be eliminated. And the anomalous energy will finally start serving the needs of mankind.
Yes?
I'm waiting for the S.T.A.L.K.E.R, Colonel.
Got it. He'll be there. Go to the projection room, Skiff. She's waiting for you. Good luck.
Damn! You're good, soldier. You almost got me there. But it's okay, I'll live. And I'll never make the mistake of helping a stalker again.
And Skiff, I'm sorry about your home. I wish great experiments could always be performed without casualties.
C'est où? Ah, c'est là-bas. C'est quoi ce bordel? Ah.
Thank God you're here. If only Darling
Herman.
listened to me, I wouldn't have to cheat. You know that's true. Tell her. I'm begging you.
Your friend is a strange kind of scientist, Skiff. He loves secrets more than discoveries.
He's no friend of mine.
Skiff!
That makes sense. People need more than just a couple.
Ah, ils écoutent une intelligence artificielle en vrai, ils sont sérieux là?
You need to trust one another, share your secrets. Like the fact that someone stole the scanner so envious of Dr. Dahl. And guided by his co-conspirator Faust, he insisted on murdering every last witness. Including you, of course.
I can explain everything!
There's no need to repeat yourself, Professor. This man almost got you killed. So it's up to you to decide his fate.
Let him go.
Professor Herman, you may go.
Skip! Thank you. Thank you.
Professor, you forgot something.
Goodbye.
Yevhen Martinenko, 25 years old. Born in a small town, loved a good book, but preferred a good fight. Served in the army, upon returning home was engaged in risky part-time jobs. No real friends, no family.
Ouais, mais en fait, je pense que c'est elle qui veut le pouvoir.
The TV. A while ago, he came home to find his place in ruins.
Elle s'est servie de lui, tu vois.
Been through a lot, Yevhen.
Lui, il est à fond dans la science, mais en vrai, c'est elle qui manipule tout. Tu vois, c'est elle la manipulatrice. Elle veut contrôler tout le monde en vrai.
But not you, Yevhen. In your search for the truth, you had the courage to enter the zone. Perseverance is an admirable
C'est ça.
quality, and you
ChatGPT V12, mon gars.
That's why we can thank you, and you alone, that the scanner is back at S.T.A.L.K.E.R. The zone is extremely dangerous to the outside world. But thanks to you, we will soon have its power under control. And in the meantime, you can return to the mainland and move into a beautiful new house.
Sounds great.
You deserve it.
But I want to be there for the experiment. Bread was promised. Now it's time for circuses.
Dr. Dahlin speaks highly of you, but the experiment requires top-level security. Although, perhaps you could help us in this matter. Someone's planning to stop us, right? Stop us getting what we deserve.
Strider. The leader of Noontide intends to break into S.T.A.L.K.E.R. He might be armed.
I knew I could count on you. Meet with Strider. Convince him not to do anything stupid. I don't want our new world to begin with bloodshed. And neither do you.
And if he doesn't change his mind?
You're an experienced guy, Yevhen. I'm sure you can handle it. One way or another.
Il y a des mutants là?
Got any stories? Good luck, Stalker.
Warning. Connection sequence initiated. All authorized personnel are to proceed to their...
Ah ouais, l'enclave. Une série ça, non? Une série? Incroyable.
Sector C is now temporarily closed. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Action dans Fallout.
Warning. Theta and Gamma Squad, please proceed to your positions as specified.
Comment je m'en vais là? Je sais même pas je dois faire quoi en vrai. Rejoindre l'entrée. Ah bah si. Plutôt au bon endroit. Moi j'ai dû zapper un truc là. Accélérateur de particules. Ah ouais, c'est en bas là, je dois aller en bas.
Everyone's in position. We'll begin on your mark. Some other time, all right?
Oui, il est comme ça, lui.
So Strider was right? The monolith, Skiff, is it really here?
Yeah. I tried it.
And what happened?
I saw what it did to the people before me. How it made them believe in lies. It was wrong.
Then you understand that we have to destroy it.
Dallin said S.T.A.L.K.E.R isn't going to use the monolith anymore. They only needed it to prep for another experiment. They're gonna end all this shit right here, right now. They're gonna destroy the zone.
And you believe that, Skiff? Do you really believe the monolith is just an installation and they actually know what they're doing? They'll write off all their mistakes as collateral damage in pursuit of the greater good. But we are not some byproducts of their experiments, Skiff. We are human beings. If their plans have any relation to the monolith, we are putting an end to them. These people are not to be trusted. We can't waste any more time. Tell me now, Skiff. Are you with the Ward or with us?
We'll stop them together.
Then it's settled. You should go.
Les combats, c'est simulation à fond. Même pas, ils sont où les autres là? Au-dessus, je crois. Ok, je suis censé aller où maintenant?
Warning. Enhanced security protocol is now in place. All personnel are to remain at their workstations. Your clearance level will be restored once the connection is complete.
Immortel, mon gars. Elle m'a donné les pleins pouvoirs.
Where the hell have you been? Help me out with these, will ya? One on each hinge should do the trick.
Performing visual analysis. No damage detected.
All right, let's go.
Router ready. Block 5. Waveguide ready.
Back it up.
Gateway open. X11.
Ah ouais, lui là. Lui, c'est un déglingo, lui. Lui, c'est Terrorist Man, je crois. Voilà, on va se faire Daline. Ah ouais, il veut contrôler tout le monde là.
What about the stalker? Visitor.
Allez, tout le monde en mode zombax.
We don't have time for this. Get Korshunov to send his men to the data center. There's a flash drive there with the Institute's entire archive on it. It must not fall into the wrong hands. It contains the telemetry data from the experiments.
Cutscene ou Crash? Ouais, c'était Crash. Fameux Crash. J'espère que ça a sauvegardé en vrai. C'est une fin qui finit jamais. Je pensais que c'était la fin, mais en vrai, apparemment non. Oh. Compilation des shaders. Check 1, 2, 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 check 1, 2. Ah merde, pourquoi il a fait ça? Ah voilà. Ouais, là ça va. Ouais. Ça suce tellement la compilation des shaders. Ah, baby. Ah.
We don't have time for this. Get Korshunov to send his men to the data center. There's a flash drive there with the Institute's entire archive on it. It was does not fall into the wrong hands. It contains the telemetry data from the experiment.
Je récupère une clé USB apparemment.
Welcome to S.T.A.L.K.E.R, to the heart and soul of scientific progress. The head of S.T.A.L.K.E.R is a brilliant scientist. Prosperity to the world. Welcome to the future of humanity.
Je suis obligé de les buter là? Comment ça se passe? Ils sont avec moi eux.
I'll read you. Over.
Finally. Stride went dark. We're waking up. You both have to get out of there immediately. The moon's coordinates are on your PDA. Follow the underground tunnel out of S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I hope you'll make it through this in one piece. And that the zone is unharmed.
Tunnel souterrain. Faut bien savoir c'est par où.
Steve, I'm glad to see you, buddy. Let's get out of here. Hey, would you look at that?
Un malade.
It's alive! The zone is alive! It survived, Skiff! It survived! You're fucking crazy! I almost died at that fucking institute.
Where is Strider?
Now you ask.
What happened over there, Skiff? Where is Strider?
He...
Why are they shooting at us? Why are you shooting at us? We're with Strider!
Dud.
Looks like you can't get rid of the sky up above.
What?
They say the sun's always shining in Pripyat.
Bullshit.
They got all soggy after all. Should have kicked the habit. That means Strider and Dubny and they're all gone? Right. I guess the zone didn't protect them after all. How come, Skiff? Incoming from Wide Island. Maybe not all of them got hit by the monolith thingy, right? Come on, chime in.
Richter, it's Lodochka. The island. It's a disaster. Something is happening, and it's...
Calm down, Professor. Deep breaths. I need details.
It happened all at once. Like a signal. Intense sea activity. Incredibly powerful. Noontide. Richter, they've all turned into monolithians again.
Fuck.
I found out where it started, but I can't get there. I'm at Quiet's camp. Someone's here. Richter, I need your help. Can you hear me? Help!
Looks even worse than I thought.
What the hell is happening on that island?
No idea. Where's Scar when I need him, damn it? He may not be smart, but it's high time he showed up. We need to get the professor out of there, Skip.
Bon, c'est trop long là.
There's no way we can sort that shit out without him.
Okay, I'll help Lodochka.
Right. Here's the deal. You take care of Wild Island and Lodochka, and I'll go find Scar. Sure hope it's not a monolithian bullet keeping him quiet.
Allez, épisode terminares.